Alrighty, and we are back for round two. Well, match two of round one between Evilsparky and 64-bit Link. And our first race was pretty interesting. Took a while because Gravity was at Climb Supers, which was the literal last location that both of our runners checked for it. So hopefully this seed isn't too trolly today. Or, yeah. Oh, Old Man Sunshine with the pun. Anyways, our runners will be off momentarily. The race has begun in SRL chat already, but spoilers. What are you gonna do? Okay, it looks like Evilsparky is the first one to load up. And, okay, so bets on the first item today. I'm gonna bet with Morph Ball. But let's see if any of our runners are adventurous. Well, actually, no. Actually, you do have to get Morph Ball first because of its location. I believe the enemies don't spawn until you pick it up in order to check ceiling item. Ooh, we see Moonfall from both of our runners this time. I believe we only saw one Moonfall in the first race, so Sparky's changing up some things. Looks like 64-bit Link is the first to make it down, picking up that Morph Ball, and our runners are synced. Is this even, etc., blah. We saw power bombs down here last time. We could be seeing a more traditional missile, super missile pack here. An E-Tank. Interesting. So, to note here, the ceiling item is not in logic right now. And it's easily one of the more ways to break the logic. Both of our runners having a little bit of trouble. Evilsparky has taken a slight lead now because of getting out of these alpha missiles, beta missiles, super missiles in the ceiling. 64-bit Link having a little bit of trouble getting them. You always want to get those if you can. Regular missiles, so we will be seeing, looks like 64-bit Link decided to skip it for now. And is just going. Will he keep on trying? I mean, might as well keep on trying. This little dude here is 64-bit Link having a lot of trouble doing this. And is just out of there. No, it's resetting the room. He wants those supers. And there we go. 64-bit Link has gotten the D-boost and has gotten those super missiles. I mean, we're very likely to see super missiles sometime later, so I don't know if I agree with the decision after failing the boost so many times. Probably would have just cut my losses and gone. Ooh. I respectfully disagree, Invariel. Super missiles are always plentiful here. That'd be nice though. I would like to see super missiles locked behind. I said Crocomire last time, but I was talking about Spore Spawn. When I watched it back and I said Crocomire. It would be nice to see that once. Green Crocomire. But we see some power bombs from Evilsparky at Bomb Chorizo, so I think it's likely we're going to see a 230 missiles, Chet. As 64-bit Link makes his way to there now. And yep. Evilsparky with a little bit of trouble with the Alcatraz is gonna take the easier way out, laying a power bomb. Is not checking 230 missiles. We'll see if that's a play. We saw what happened last time when there were some skipped items on 64-bit Link's side. And there's the logical super missiles. But there's super missiles everywhere, so... Alright, Sparky is getting up here. Using a super missile to kill those power bomb dropping dudes. And at the back of Gauntlet, we have power bombs and missile. And missiles at 230 missiles. Yeah, Evilsparky is. I'll have to ask him about that in the interview if there is one. Because there are a lot of goodies in Pink Prince Star. He is going to check Old Mother Brain. Possibly do Meme Route as well. This is a risky chat. Space jump, it paid off! Wow! And that space jump is in logic, which puts the super missiles in logic. There's a lot of things are in logic. I don't know, if I was down here, I would just, well, would I go the full Meme Route? With only 5 power bombs, it's not too big of a deal. Let's see what Evilsparky finds on his side. Landing PBs. Some more supers. And at the Terizo statue, what do we see? I think 64-bit Link makes a mad dash for... Nope, doesn't. Just missiles. I thought 64-bit Link would try to do it, but... Alright, and let's see what's at early supers for Evilsparky. More power bombs. Always good to find more power bombs this early, especially when you're coming up in one of the more power bomb heavy parts of the randomizer. We'll need to use them for like everything. 64-bit Link not picking up that extra power bomb. Seeing more power bombs at the back there. Alright. Getting those powerbomb dropping frogs to drop some frogs. And more power bombs. Okay. So Evilsparky is going to be set on power bombs. There's Gravity Suit. In a very nice logical location. Well, that's my route, to find gravity early. Alright, so... I'm taking a little bit more damage than I would like to see from Evilsparky, but getting out of there. Now, is Varia gonna be the troll suit this seed? We'll see. Varia is here, I don't know. It's just super. Alright, and looks like 64-bit Link's just picking up all the ammo. We'll be getting his gravity suit soon. Well, space jump isn't really necessary for a lot of our good runners. I would think Sparky would... I don't know. If I had 15 power bombs going into Pink Prince Star, I think the play here would be to go, like, Meme Route, but reverse Meme Route. Especially if you find something like Ice or Speed down here, too. Oh god, if you find ice and speed down here, that is... Oh, there's Charge Beam. So, both of our seeds had early Charge Beam. Wow. Charge Beam not trolling us today. Okay, and we're gonna see Mission Impossible. A little bit dangerous getting onto these spikes with just gravity, but it's not too hard. Just regular missiles. Evilsparky picks them up, while 64-bit Link picks up his gravity suit. Sure, he's glad to see that early. But now, with that space jump, Meridia has a lot of stuff in logic that can be checked, I mean. Because with gravity and space, like, all of Meridia can be checked. Except for, like, not all. What am I talking about? There's probably some troll items behind, sand pits. In fact, I'm gonna call it right now, calling it early. Varia is going to be at left sand pit. I think you go to wreck ship through Meridia. Yeah. Always wreck ship. Oh, 64-bit Link looking low on energy. We're gonna see some reverse gates from Evilsparky. Looked good to me. Yep, first try for Evilsparky. Gonna check what's behind Wave Gate. Can't be Wave because Wave is there. I mean, Wave is logically required to get there. So another E-Tank, that's not too bad. However, there's a lot of checks that 64-bit Link can do with that space jump that Evilsparky cannot do. We can see a X-ray check for 4-bit Link. But I definitely think the play is to go... I would think our runners would both go down. And we see another Kappa tank. And another E-tank. If this was Varia randomizer, that third E-tank would be very comfortable for some heck runs. Does Sparky go to get space jump now, though? Oh, like, right to get space jump. Hopefully. I don't know about not checking Green Hills zone item first, though. I probably would have gone for that, just in case it was something cool, too. I'm looking a little low on power bombs. 4 should be good. But if you're going this way, I definitely would go up to wreck ship after this. Possibly check front of Gauntlet, too. One... No, there's enough for both. Yeah, only need one power bomb. You only need one power bomb to escape Billy Mays. Luckily. And I actually think this is in logic, if I'm not mistaken, with gravity and space. So it's not in logic for Evilsparky yet, but it's certainly in logic for 64-bit Link. And just some regular stuff there. So Billy Mays has not produced anything in the series of runs today. So yeah, like, Evilsparky's only option now is to go up with only one power bomb, because it would take 2 power bombs to get out to go back to meme route. Yeah, it's a fun exit. It's only an exit, sadly. Not an entrance. Alright, let's see what's that Green Hill Zone for 64-bit Link. An E-Tank. Not too shabby. Alright, and Evilsparky is going to go ahead and get this space jump. And yeah, I see a ship refill, I see a gauntlet and landing site PB check in the future for Sparky. I made a dumb play once before around here too. When if I had like 3 power bombs, it would have been a really dumb play, but I always like to check. Even though I can't get the item here at Climb Supers, because as you can see for our runners, especially after the run not yesterday, well, it's almost, no, it's only 10:53. The run just before this one, where Climb Supers had a amazing item, did 64-bit Link skip X-Ray? Because definitely should not be down here. That could be a big thing too. I was just focusing on Evilsparky's screen for a second there. Did not see where 64-bit Link was going. Ooh, looks like 64-bit Link is opening up the tube. Is he going straight for Meridia? No, okay. That would be the play, honestly. Yeah. It is a matter of where it is. Okay, so 64-bit Link has 5 power bombs. And boss randomizer, I've seen a soft lock at the save station here. Just some more super missiles. Uh-oh, getting grabbed. Gotta get out of there. That's why the gauntlet is so dangerous, even with just gravity suit. With Varia, I believe it reduces the damage even further from the acid bath here. Alright, Fronto Gauntlet is Speed Booster. Oh boy. That's a good find. I mean, that puts, the through logic is, I don't know how the logic works. So I still think it's necessary for Screw Attack to be able to get through, is that right? Kraid is standing up for 64-bit Link. But with enough power bombs, I mean, you might as well check it. So, we might find Screw Attack pretty soon. Evilsparky making the save again. Yeah. Oh, imagine that, though. Imagine a run where the runners were required to go by the logic. See, Sparky charging up a short charge, getting up there way faster than Screw Attack and our Speed Booster in our... What am I talking about? I'm just talking nonsense right now. Anyway, so... Criteria, landing site PBs is Spazer, which we did not see in the last race. And yeah. And one more item for 64-bit Link at Kraid here is more super missiles. So, yeah. I think the wreck ship early play is a good play here too. Man, Varia could be almost anywhere. I'm calling a sand pit. Some regular old missiles. I mean, wreck ship is in logic right now. There's missiles. Oh boy. All right, so we're gonna see some more checks on 64-bit Link. This is 64-bit Link's side. Wow, that was really hard to say. We'll see some power bombs, which I think he wanted to jump over, but just collected them. I'm gonna kill this fire dude so the door can be opened. Saw missiles. Oh yeah, Varia can be at Bubble Mount. No, it can't be at Bubble Mountain yet. We don't know. Unless we find Screw somewhere. Because of depending on where speed is. I mean, we know where speed is, but depending on where Screw attack, depends on where it is, if it's in Bubble Mountain, Varia. Yes, Screw is required for front of Gauntlet. And 64-bit Link checking this. Seeing some super missiles. And, well, 64-bit Link is now very likely going into Meridia. We did not see 64-bit Link check X-Ray, which is checkable. Alright, we got another person on the Varia train left at Sandpit. Oh, if we see Grapple Beam sometime, though. I think if we see Grapple Beam in Wreck Ship somewhere, could see the possibility of Shack Tool. There's power bombs there. Varia at Meridia, there we go. Oh boy. It's not good for Evilsparky. However, depends on what Evilsparky decides to do in clearing the ship. Because 64-bit Link cannot get into Dragon while Evilsparky can. Using that power bomb to jump right up into that Varia suit. Okay. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a go mode for 64-bit Link. Not a very comfortable go mode, but can definitely... No, wait. Ice Beam. We need Ice Beam or Speed for 64-bit Link. Unless the Crystal Flash clip thing, like people have been suggesting. Just some tanks. I haven't been commentating on the Ghost fight because there's some super missiles in the side there on Mama Turtle. Ooh, looks like we see a little enraging. So, yeah, the gamble definitely worked out for 64-bit Link here. Who I think is going down to down to Ridley. Not a gamble. There we go. And the Ghost is toast. Compliments of Zeus. Yeah, I think Link is going straight down to Ridley right now. Yep. It was just luck of the draw. Plasma beam. Oh boy. But does 64-bit Link find speed booster soon? That's... I mean, I'm pretty sure if Link finds ice, he can do the ice. There's Spring Ball. Always good to pick up. Yeah, you go straight down here, straight to Ridley. I may have picked up that E-Tank because Ridley can be a butt. And this is probably a really good place to refill as opposed to in Ridley's room, because you get like 5 enemies on the screen at a time, and they seem to drop supers at an okay rate. I've been missing items from Evilsparky's side because let's see what Evilsparky does. Does he leave wrecked ship right away? No, he doesn't. He's not gonna find Varia here. Yeah, especially after that that last race. I wouldn't have skipped wrecked ship again. Unless you find something, if you find like screw attack here. Oh, well, you have speed too, so you can check literally everything here. And yep, Link is making his way down to Ridley, while Sparky is checking the wrecked ship E-Tank. Oi! And just missile, so we'll see a reset. Because there was a save at the save room. Oh, 64-bit Link is making a play. We hardly ever see GT checked, but we have space jumps, so it is possible to check. I do not think Link saved. This would have to be something like ice, high jump. Ice or high jump, because... Alright, there we go. Oh, this is indeed a gamble. There's ice, though. It paid off. Well, then. We just have to kill GT here. But luckily, with Plasma and Wave and Ice... yeah. Just getting GT into the right spot makes it for an easy peasy fight. So that's go mode for 64-bit Link, surely. Yeah, I'm sadly not paying attention to Evilsparky's seed because 64-bit Link has been very lucky. There's more super missiles. See, missiles there. Sparky is going to check this item here, which is another E-Tank. I don't know. Thinking about picking it up? Okay, and is picking up that E-Tank. Not a bad choice. And probably... well, 10 power bombs is enough to get through here. Is 10 power bombs enough? Oh, more power bombs here. 12 power bombs, because we're gonna see at least 3 in this room coming up, 1 in worst room, so that's plenty. Yeah, that's plenty of ammo. Okay, and now we're gonna go to bowling. See what's here. Okay, taking care of the pirates. Worst room in the game. A little bit worse without screw attack. But with space jump, the next worst room in the game is going to be pretty easy. We're going to see some copyright infringement room here. No, I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. This is Mickey Mouse room. Disney can come after me. I don't care. And Mickey Mouse just has missiles. Gotta be careful not to fall, just as I was saying the sentence, 64-bit Link fell. I think those were just missiles. Oh, just some more tanks for Evilsparky. So, we're gonna... Ooh, that's not good, actually. We need more power bombs. Another tank for Sparky there. So, 2 rooms at least. 2 power bombs here, 1 in worst room. And that's enough power bombs to get. Okay. That's enough power bombs to get where you need to go here. But having to take a second trip through worst room in the game is, as the kids would say, no bueno. And we're gonna see the upper red tower check. Five power bombs should be enough to get there. If not, probably see some fire fleece farming. Let me see. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's just enough. Sorry, I was trying to think of something while I was sneezing. And I couldn't cover my mouth in time. Oh, yeah, some fire fleas. Power bomb drops. And at alpha PBs, what do we see? Some super missiles. Not a bad choice. Some more super missiles for Sparky. And I imagine 64-bit Link takes a save. There's high jump. So all of our runners are finding good items. So Evilsparky's vertical and speed booster movement is gonna be really good now. And I think, oh, there we go. Using some tech to damage through. Nope. Okay. Well, let's see if Evil checks X-ray. Nope. I'm not sure what Evil is doing. Okay. Check X-ray. Okay. We're seeing the X-ray check, which at this point we know isn't. I don't think it can be. It can be screw attack, maybe? No. Where was space jump again? Oh no. It's confusing. It could be screw attack. So this is an early in logic check. Okay, what do we got here? Just supers. So 64-bit Link making another gamble, skipping X-ray. All right. And I think 64-bit Link is just gonna go straight into this fight. We saw him have a nice Ridley fight the other time, but even now with 38 supers, hopefully remembers to pick up some power bomb drops. We see, I don't know, was that Golden Shower from Evilsparky? He charged power bombs with Spazer equip. Well, he had selected power bombs while he was charging with Spazer. And Ridley is almost dead. But he is being a butt and not picking up Samus the correct way. Oh, I just realized what I just called it. I apologize. And there's bombs again behind Ridley. Wow. And Evilsparky's going to be collecting his Varia soon. Hopefully he remembers. Yeah, remembers good. Remembers to check. There's the Varia. It's going to go right up over, right up to get it. I don't know if... I think the play is still to go down, even though you can get into Dragon. And using the nice spring ball to jump up there. Kill the crab. Kill these ultra side hoppers. I don't know what they're called, but they hop to the side and they look more advanced than side hoppers, so I call them ultra side hoppers. Okay. But yeah, how did we get 2 seeds? Oh, you gotta be really careful, 64-bit Link. I would recommend highly saving. Okay. Has to... living dangerously. These musketeers here. Amigos. But with Charge Plasma, they are... quick work. Evilsparky just needs to shoot 10 super missiles into the snake here. See, 1, 3. The snake can also be a butt. And not cooperating. Has a strange hitbox for its head. But luckily, it's dead. Desgisas? I'm not saying that. I'm gonna call them Ultra Side Hoppers. That's a dumb name. Some more supers there for Sparky. It's not gonna pick them up. It's gonna speed farm. Good choice. Okay. 64-bit Link seeing that's where Screw Attack is? So, wow. What? I don't even know what to say. So, speed is gravity lock. Gravity and Varia locked. What a location for Screw Attack. Holy goodness. Wow. I don't know what to say to that. That's amazing, honestly. Because Grav was found at Edicoon's. and you need Grav to get Varia. And then Space Jump was in Logic, so you needed to beat Ridley to get Screw Attack. Then you can get Speed. Oh, did I miss Wave? Looks like, was that Vanilla? Oh, neat. So yeah, this is looking really good for 64-bit Link now. Who will be able to make the play to just skip, like, all of Rex's ship. Like, I would skip all of it at this point, not get anything. Oh, 4-bit Link going into that room for a second, thinking about it. Probably heading straight towards Meridia, is going to possibly do the wave escape here. With Wave and Plasma, it's easy to do. So we're gonna shoot some imaginary blocks up there, but they're not so imaginary. They exist in the game's code. I always get worried about if you misinput something, you would get stuck in there, because those are speed blocks. So if you get stuck in there, I don't think you can get back out. And that's a dead Dragon for Evilsparky. What a location for Screw Attack. Wow. I have never seen a location like that. Like, basically forcing you to have a terrible... Huh. I don't know what to say to that. That's... I've never seen Screw Attack there. Yeah, that's some out-of-the-way stuff. Now, this is the kind of seed I'd like to see someone play in Logic. Like, in complete Logic, knowing where everything is. We'll see... Won't see a high five in this room, but... Yeah, the logic to get there is kind of convoluted, because... Oh, I think I already said it. Let's see, Varia... Oh my gosh. Let's see, Gravity was at Mission Impossible, which is required to get Varia. And then you should already have had Space Jump, which is the logic to get into Lower Norfair. So, I guess while you're down there, you beat Ridley, because why not? And then... Oh my goodness, that's just so... Then you get Screw Attack on your way out. Then you go get Speed. Then you go to Dragon. That Bottoon fight was nice. Yeah, oh my, yeah, Evilsparky has not killed Kraid yet? Yeah, has not killed Kraid. But luckily, this Dragon fight shouldn't be too difficult for 64-bit Link. Yeah, Evilsparky has not been down this far yet. I liked this route divergence, though. Both were smart plays, both found excellent items going the ways. So I think 64-bit Link got a little bit more lucky with the items found, choosing his route. And we're gonna see two bosses on the screen at the same time. Well, maybe not at the same time if Kraid doesn't stand up. But with charge... Oh no, it's just charge Spazer for Evilsparky. Hits Kraid's chin just a little bit, so Kraid is going to prom today. Standing up. Is dead, though. We did see them on the screen at the same time. Sparky not checking that item over there. I would have checked for screw attack if I was Sparky, just in case. Because we know, like, I wouldn't have... How do you put screw attack there? What a dumb location. I still can't get over that. Yeah. And Evilsparky's just skipping items. Must be go mode for Sparky. I don't blame him there because you just gotta go. If you're in go mode, you just gotta go. In Lore Norfair, behind like where it's most useful. I get that's literally the last location where I'd want to see it. I think we're going to see a reverse ice clip from 64-bit Link. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I think you can use that one? No, do you still... Yeah, you still have to use that Machtroid. Okay, and Evilsparky's farming a little bit. This is probably not the optimal farming location. I would probably go to the, I don't know. Maybe it is optimal. What am I talking about? Is this a... No, it's not. I don't believe he's going to Crocomire. Yeah, just going right, taking this way. I don't know. I've taken some weird words for myself. Like, I say aboot, I'm not Canadian. I say oy vey, and I'm not Jewish. I just like words. I think appropriating Canadian culture is appropriate. Well, they can take it up a boot that with me, eh? No. I can't even do accents like that. But yeah, 64-bit Link, remembering to go kill the ghost. We've seen many, many times where runners have, well, Evilsparky doing the reverse green gate to get to, oh, skipping that. Easily. Okay. Or not? I don't know. What's Evilsparky's game here? Oh, charging up the short charge. Okay, what am I talking about? See, that time I said about. It's not getting the short charge. Is going for the going for the green gate glitch again. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, there. Evilsparky did get it. It's a good place to farm supers. Okay. And meanwhile, the ghost is on the screen for 64-bit Link, and we see a nice shine spark from Sparky. I just put that together. Man, Screw Attack is really at a bad location, my goodness. I wonder if Sparky checks that. And 64-bit Link not quite getting the charge plasma on the ghost. Yeah. Man, I can't wait to talk to 64-bit Link about that. The ghost is toast, courtesy of Zost. Yep. And no, Mickey Mouse, Goofy the dinosaur. Goofy the dinosaur. Gosh, I must be getting tired. Goofy the dog. He's a dog, apparently. But an age-old question. I don't know what I'm talking about. Quick question, why can Pluto not talk but Goofy can if they're both dogs in the Disney universe? The Disney cinematic universe. Nah, I don't do any of that stuff. I'm just tired. Ah, that makes more sense. So 64-bit Link is making his way towards Torian. Has Ice Beam, Charge Plasma. Do we see another ship skip? Because he certainly could do it with this ammo. Yep. We see a ship skip. And the reserve tank of shame for evil. Looking pretty low on energy. So even with the reserve tank there, yeah, it's unloading those missiles. Meanwhile, 64-bit Link is going down, has all the bosses dead, going to Torian, and it's kind of looking similar to how the last race ended, with 64-bit Link entering Torian about when Sparky is getting into Ridley. But luckily, like, the suits weren't trolley this time. They were in easy to find locations. I don't really, the only trolley location I see is that screw attack location. Because if this were ran by some of the mouse bracket runners, where they may not break logic as much as the rat bracket, we could have been seeing some long. I think we would see a long run here. But luckily, logic was just made to be broken. And yeah, getting those Metroids, very good. 64-bit Link. Okay, 25, 15, 17, plenty. I think we saw a nice Zeb skip from 64-bit Link last time, so should be in a good spot. Meanwhile, Sparky's going to be farming quite a bit here because Charge Spazer is not that fun to fight Ridley with. So, might be faster to do this. Farming the energy too, because energy was definitely necessary to get up here. And which way is 64-bit Link facing? Facing right, that's the best way. Speed was at Gauntlet, that's correct. And Screw Attack, which puts Gauntlet and Logic, was at the exit of Lower Norfair, which is so freaking dumb that I love it. Speed was locking Dragon, technically. But luckily, 64-bit Link found Ice by making the play to go to GT. Like, that's honestly the play that won him the game there, was checking GT. And yep, we do see 64-bit Link saving. Good choice. 5 energy tanks, can only take a few hits from Mother Brain. So, always good to be safe. There we go. 64-bit Link getting the skip. And I didn't even see the Ridley fight from Sparky, so that was quick. Jeez. That must have been a good fight. And he's not picking up the bombs, so... Yep, we'll see if Sparky even checks screw attack item. Because honestly... Oh, screw attack would be helpful for getting through the Musketeers. That's about where its usefulness ends. Like, right when you need it. Okay. Catch-up phase for 64-bit Link. Okay, that looks good. Alright. It's a good fight from 64-bit Link. So I think we saw every major item this seed then. Except for, well, we didn't see X-ray or grapple, actually. But that's kind of weird. But we see like every major item on the tracker has been found. That's crazy. So we do see Sparky checking some minor items. No, it's about... I looked at 64-bit Link's health for a second, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Nope, is not getting that screw attack. It's like, the easiest way to get out of this room is right next to him, and it's crazy. Okay. Okay. Evilsparky made it out. But... well, yeah, screw attack's usefulness is kind of moot right now for Evilsparky. Yeah, it looks like Mother Brain 3 is down for 64-bit Link, so all he needs to do is just make a beeline towards the ship. Yep, skipping wave as well. Has to... oh, no, wait. But has the speed booster to make this escape proper. Yeah, definitely would say sub-hour might not be in the cards. Because we do have to take the long way around with no speed booster. And I just learned that you can just walk up that staircase there. I always thought you had to jump up. Okay, and yeah, it's the only slope in the game that doesn't look like a slope. It's pretty cool. Okay, and 64-bit Link. Will we see some high-fiving? I think Evilsparky1 is gonna make it there in time. That would be nice to see a high five up there, though. Okay, and 64-bit Link is making his way up. Let's see if he saves the animals. Nope, no saved animals. And looks like 64-bit Link has finished with an SRL time of 1 hour and 23 seconds. GG's to 64-bit Link. And with this race, it looks like he has won the match, and we'll be moving on. Let me read some things to see. Let me open the challenge page. Let's see. Gotta open that up. Sadly, do not have it open right now. Okay, where is this? Since this is the read bracket, 64-bit Link will be moving on to face Phoenix Down in the next seed. And sadly, this will be the end of the road for Evilsparky. And Sparky's going for the charge, because why not? And we have 64-bit Link joining us for an interview. Hello, 64-bit Link. GG's.
Yeah, GG.
So, what did you think about that screw attack location?
I mean, it probably saved me, to be honest. Cause like I was at, well, I don't know. I would have, I think, still gotten through it, but like it basically made. I found him like, okay, well now Three Musketeers aren't a threat anymore.
Yep.
After like.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the other Key Hunter shaft, like I don't know what happened, but it was rough.
Yeah, I don't think I noticed that actually, because well, you made the play also to get Ice Beam at where you found it, which was a really good gamble.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd even call it a gamble at that point, because I knew I needed either ice or speed, and so basically I wasn't really expecting to find ice that quickly, so it was like the first thing I found in Lower Norfair. So like it didn't even hit my head that I was in go mode until you saw me dip into speed and then immediately leave, because I realized, wait a second, I have Ice Beam, I'm in go mode.
Oh yeah. So it was interesting to know where speed was, because it was locked behind screw attack in the logic.
Oh, Gauntlet?
Yeah, front of Gauntlet.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too when I got that screw attack, and then thankfully I realized, wait a second, I have ice. in go mode.
Yeah, and that was a late go mode for that one too. Oh well, the first race was. I want to talk about the first race too because there's so much to talk about, honestly, because both of these were interesting and trolly races at some point.
Yeah, the first one especially so, just because it's like my general assumption with wrecked ship is that like usually there'll be like one item there that you need, and then you just move on to kind of following the next link in the logic chain. So that is why in the first race I left wrecked ship, because I'm like, okay, I'll check a couple items, and then I found Varia here, so I'm just gonna go chase Varia, which was the wrong decision.
Yeah, yeah,
Cause
I think speed was the only other item in there, which locked Varia, if I'm not, or locked gravity because
yeah,
of where it was. Yeah,
climb supers, which was highly unfortunate because I basically last locationed it.
yeah. I believe Evilsparky also last locationed it, but took a weird route beginning. Went to down red tower first, and not down big pink. Could
Yeah,
have,
I mean, I think
yeah.
yeah, I mean, I think that's a valid play. And yeah, I like it's probably something where he was just thinking, well, if there's something really important there, and Big Pink winds up being relatively empty, then that would have worked out. But if I remember that seed, like, I no, wasn't that seed that I'm getting like seeds I've done today and yesterday, I guess, mixed up in my head is like I think at least Green Grin may have been stacked in. Well, no, yeah, I think like yeah, that whole area was stacked in the first seed because yeah, it was. I think I like had all the movement items except for speed and high jump coming out of Big Pink.
I think so, yeah. I think you, like, with the route you took, you also were able to do Edecoons first, and I believe that's where, in the first route, but it was such a while ago that I remember something being there. I mean, gravity was there this seed, which is, I was glad to see the suits were not too far out of the way this time compared to the first seed.
Yeah. And yeah, I was. Yeah, where was high jump this seed?
I don't recall, but Evilsparky did find it. But chat will tell me. That's for sure.
Yeah, because it's like I didn't find high jump either seed.
Alpha PBs, according to. I don't think you visited Red Tower at all.
Yeah, because basically, like I just said, okay, I'm going down, and I found, and like basically as soon as I found that Varia suit, I'm like, okay, well, I'm heading right to Norfair.
Yeah, we were thinking because it could have been in another kind of trolly location because we knew that Evilsparky had speed and could, when getting to Meridia, could fully clear it. Well, except for, we didn't find Grapple or X-Ray that seed either. So without Grapple, we couldn't have done Shack Tool Check or something like that. But it was this was a seed that really made you think. And those are always the funnest seeds to watch.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I definitely like the second seed a lot more just because yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess like, yeah, yeah, I just wish that that like high jump had been like along the path, because high jump is probably like one of, yeah, it's like the one movement item I miss the most when I don't have it.
Yeah, but luckily you didn't have speed while you didn't have it, because that would have, because the speed booster without the high jump is not the funnest combination.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know I've been in that situation a number of times too.
Yep. Well, it looks like Sparky managed to take care of Mother Brain Phase 2 pretty easily. Only went in with the charged Spazer. So another thing I noticed about both of the seeds today was that charge was basically a non-factor for items for both runs.
Yeah, it's actually like unusual for SMRAT seeds to have charge be so, I guess, like accessible. Like usually charge winds up either at Ridley or like hiding somewhere really deep. So yeah, having the charge kind of just right along the way was really nice.
Yeah. And another thing I noticed too, both, like, there's so many similarities about this seed. Like, bombs were at Ridley both times. Like, that was another thing.
Yeah, but I mean, this logic just tends to put items behind, like items whether like charge most often, but it can be bombs or high jump boots behind Ridley.
Yeah. I
It
was
just,
thinking high jump because of how late we saw high jump both times. I think in the spoiler log for the first seed, high jump was at a sand pit.
yeah.
And boy, I think Spazer was the only other item that we didn't see, but nobody cares about Spazer.
Yeah. I mean, unless you don't find plasma, in which case, uh, then it has its uses.
Right.
But yeah, like, yeah, once I found plasma, it's like I do not want to find Spazer because that I do not want to have to do that menu of shame.
Yeah, that's another thing I noticed about you too, is that your menu times that show at the end of the runs have been really good, like less than 10 seconds. And a lot of the times I've seen it be upwards to a minute.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, if somebody's doing like Suitless Marie or something, there might be a lot of menu time because they're like doing spring ball jumps. So there can be a reason. There can be legitimate reasons for having a higher menu time.
Yeah. Okay, and Evilsparky has finished with an SRL time of 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 26 seconds. GG's to Sparky. Looks like we'll be getting him in for an interview in just a moment. But yeah, I think that pretty much just about covers what went on in this run. Very good, very good, very, very good gameplay. And it looks like you'll be moving on in the next round to face Phoenix Down 23.
Yeah, that's gonna be a really interesting matchup. Yeah, because Phoenix and I have done a number of races in the past, like just as like practice or casual races. So like actually meeting in the tournament is gonna be really interesting because I think we're both at a fairly similar skill level. So yeah, it should be a really fun 2 or 3 races.
Yeah, and I look forward to watching it too. Okay, and looks like we have Evilsparky joining us in the chat. GG's Evilsparky.
GG's, how's it going?
Going good.
Yeah, GG.
Excellent.
I know
GG.
I got one thing on my mind. At the end of the second, after when you were escaping Norfair, you're having a little bit of trouble with those key hunters in the last room just before getting out of Lower Norfair.
Yeah.
And to note, Screw Attack was literally right next to you there.
Oh, it was in the little hidden spot in the bottom. GG's,
Yep.
how's it going?
It
That
was yeah, very trolly location when you think about it, where it places it in the logic.
Yeah, that's
You
pretty trolly.
yeah, you found speed at the entrance to Gauntlet or Gauntlet front, which was locked behind that Screw Attack.
It's messed up.
I know. I just couldn't get over how dumb that logic was there. But that's what happens with these seeds sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. That was good though. It was fun. I
Yep,
definitely played a
so
lot better second game, I felt like.
yeah, the first game was overall not that great of a seed for anybody.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was it's that one
Yeah,
trolley.
Yeah, you both last location gravity.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, it has to be at Shaft Supers, right? And it's like, why not? Because I think at that one, Speed was in Wreck Ship or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, Speed was in Wreck Ship at Wreck Ship E-Tank, I want to say.
No, I
Yeah,
was
I
thinking
mean,
about. Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna say I basically made the decision that seed to check right and left supers in wrecked ship and then just leave. So I missed out on the speed booster and just was like, okay, I'm gonna chase this Varia suit. Checked everything in down in Norfair to find absolutely nothing, and then had to like big sigh, go all the way back up to wrecked ship, full clear it, and then finally go and yeah, and then at that point it's like, well, it's just the speed lock locations left. So
Yeah, and that's never fun to go check those. It's like I was hoping it'd be somewhere else. I ended up going up and down Norfair like 3 times, like that last scene. It's like a mess. That was fun though. Did you find plasma or anything or ice in the seed?
yeah, well, this seed, ice was at GT missiles.
Mm.
Yeah, I
And
forget where.
I think Plasma was at Wave was at Wave, I think.
Yeah, Wave was vanilla. Plasma was at Cathedral, if I remember that right.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah, Smokey confirming that in chat. There's just a lot of things about that first seed that I did not like. Just from where everything was placed. Not the gameplay. The gameplay was amazing from both of you, by the way.
Well, thank you very
But
much.
but the whoever rolled the seed needs to have a discussion with somebody. I don't know.
Oh, it was Jay. He's
Huh.
greatness.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. Okay. And any other thoughts about that? About both runs today, Evilsparky?
No, GG's to 64-bit Link. Good luck, and it'll be awesome. I'll still be here behind the scenes, and yeah, it'll be good. Thank you all for our restream team. Putting this together. It's awesome.
Thank you for everybody else making this possible. I don't know who the exact leader is, but glory be to that leader. Speedrunners Arena for hosting everything. Yeah, thanks for allowing the opportunity for me to speak, for one thing, and allowing us to all watch these amazing runners. And with that, I am going to sign off, and we will be going to raid. Good night, everybody, and see you next mission.
Cool beans. Well, thank.